African Blessings is a charity organization that consists of a group of people who, through circumstances, have pooled their intellectual resources to express and give life to a spirit of reaching out a helping hand. Through various portfolio administrators, the organization identifies and builds projects aimed at uplifting and improving the quality of life of individuals, communities, and animals that are in need of assistance. In studio with us now to tell us more, we have African Blessings Mission Director Rita Atkins. Rita, good morning and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, thank you for the invitation. It's lovely to be here.
That's quite a mouthful that I've just said, but maybe you can simplify it for me and put in simple terms. African Blessings, what's the organization about and how does it come about?
The organization was started when two business people had a conversation. And the conversation went that they wanted to give back to Africa in particular, because Africa has such potential. And so in 2003, it was registered as a charity organization. Subsequently, the farm of Rustfontein was bought near Bronkhorstspruit. So it's basically reaching out, making a difference, and being positively placed so that the community at large, in its entirety, prospers as we prosper.
Now you're based in rural parts of Bronkhorstspruit.
That's correct.
Has it extended countrywide? Has it extended within the continent as well?
We have reached as far as Kenya, and we have reached in South Africa as far as Port Elizabeth, simply because we have such a vast group of people who donate to us, not so that we can sit and hang on to it, but so that we can give out to communities.
Tell us more about the projects. What programs do you run?
Programs, I think the one that is probably the most important is the one of food security.
Right.
And we have quite a revolutionary method of doing that. Our closest neighbours are the village right at our entrance. And then beyond that, we are beautifully situated between Retabising behind us and Zitubeni in front of us. And what has happened as we move into the community, we have seen that there are people that are so willing to do something, but they just don't know how to get started. And so we came across this wonderful way of creating food security with communities.
Right.
Not just saying here's some seeds and here's a bit of fertilizer, now make a garden. What we do is we actually walk with the community for about 3 years until they become sustainable. And our method is very simple, which I've brought this. We only use a hoe. No ploughing, no digging. It's very, very simple. And this is just a result of what the communities themselves are creating. If you talk to the children and you say to them, what is your dream? They say that I can have a plate of food every day, something we take for granted.
And how do you identify this need in communities?
You know what, it took us a long time, just by constantly going back to the community, lending a helping hand, saying respectfully, I see that you have a few challenges here, may we assist you? And now there's this trust that has built up between our communities and ourselves. And you know, word of mouth spreads very fast, in so much that we're now helping in Cullinan, even Pretoria Central. And yeah, it's the most wonderful thing.
And how do you extend this now to the animals as well? Because that's also your area where you're actually looking at animals in need. How do you identify these in communities? And what services do you offer?
When we work with a community at large always affects the environment. So not only do we do environmental teaching and teaching people how to work with nature rather than working against it, is that you see that they have animals and they really love the animals, but they just don't have maybe the finances or the expertise or the knowledge of how to care for them. So we respectfully go to them and we say to them, we see you've got these wonderful donkeys and these lovely dogs. Can we assist you in looking? And they always say yes. They want to be helped. And so what we do is we go out twice a month and we actually set up like a little clinic. And the people come and they bring the animals. And we dip them, the dogs, we deworm, groom them, show them how to care for them, and then at the same time they get a bag of dog food.
You've also spoken about donors that support your initiatives. How else do you raise funds for these initiatives?
We have the most proactive, helpful generous board of directors who initiated the start of African Blessings, that have business initiatives within their businesses, in that we say, we have this problem, we would love to help these dogs, these donkeys, these grannies, these children go to school or whatever. Then they have a little fundraiser within the business, and those funds come back to us, and we again take it to the community and we assist them.
Any future plans?
We have lots of future plans.
Yes, do share with us.
We already have our little school going. We have a little computer room going where we can teach people computer skills and help them to be computer literate. On the farm itself, we have a good fishing experience for people who like to come fishing. We're dabbling with grass, growing Eragrostis. The thing is that the bigger we grow, the longer our arms are to reach.
Yeah.
That is why we are called African Blessings.
You're an
Not
African
to
blessing
be
indeed.
blessed,
Yeah.
but to be a blessing.
That's exactly
And it's
it.
the most wonderful thing.
Rita, thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for having us.
And if you'd like more information on African Blessings, you need to visit our website, www.growingtomorrow.co.za, or you can give us a call on our hotline, 011 791 5658.